tuning in right now, it's because you are looking for a way to improve your current teaching. And I have just the book for you, The Emergent Curriculum in the Primary Classroom, written by Carol Ann Wine. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you all the reasons that you need to go out and purchase this book and spend my hard-earned money as a teacher to purchase this book. Well, if you want to improve your teaching and make your learning more meaningful, if you learn from hands-on activities and examples, those are right here in this book. If you are a teacher in the primary grades, or maybe you're a teacher in the upper grades and you want to learn from different experiences. If you want to learn about curriculum expansion, or if you want to improve your teaching utilizing the Reggio Emilia method, which is used in 34 countries, then you should go out and buy this book. What is the Reggio Emilia approach? Well, the skill of a Reggio Emilia educator is not to take the curriculum and relate it to the individual child, but to listen to, learn with, and respect the child and their role in their own learning so that the child is truly free to follow their own interests in their own time and at their own level. Because isn't that what we do as educators every day? We have lots of different students in our classroom, and we need to assess them, see where they're at, but also meet each student where they are at. And that is one of the perks of using this approach. Empower the student and take their experience to capable, resourceful, and powerful protagonists of their own experience. And this begs the question, how can I plan appropriate learning activities at the heart of everyday classroom life? What does a learning plan for understanding look like? And how do we make it more likely that everyone might achieve that understanding? Well, there are three ways that this book shows you that. One of the ways that they do it is they show you in relationality, a relationship building among people and supporting children and teachers to connect to one another. And what that means is throughout this book, in every activity, relationship is at the heart because that's the most important thing, is that a teacher is able to find that common ground with the student so that the student can activate their own learning when they feel safe in their learning environment. The second thing is reciprocity, which is a mutual exchange that is a sharing of power with living things that allows room for all to be included. Because even though we know that they are children, they have just as much right to have their own individual opinion as the teachers or the adults in the classroom may have. And the third most important thing in this is collaboration, which grows out of the Reggio Emilia approach that is interpreted as a vision of life together and a strong sense of participating in a social democracy. Because isn't that what we want as teachers? We want to create little learners that are going to go out and be contributing members of society. So why shouldn't our teaching look like that? Backwards design, and why does it matter? Curriculum should lay out the most effective ways of achieving specific results. When we are creating our lessons as teachers, we should the activities we want to do or the books that they want to read. While those are important and meaningful aspects of a lesson, the most important thing is to understand what the child needs to know at the end of the lesson. Therefore, we need to go through some steps in order to help us with that backwards design. And the three stages to the backwards design are, like I said, identify the desired results, to determine acceptable evidence, and to plan learning experiences and instruction. This way of thinking provides purposeful planning for curriculum that allows a direct route to success. And when incorporating the Reggio Emilia approach, you as a teacher are giving the students the majority of the work when it comes to their experience, and this is where the project-based learning comes into play. Learning is a teaching method in which students learn by actively engaging in real-world and personally meaningful projects. So what this means is it provides real experiences for students to engage with the content and to be creators of culture within it. Around essential questions as opposed to content, making connective, thought provoking, and reoccurring inquiries more appropriately central to the learning experience. And there are several examples of project based learning throughout the book where students are thriving, growing, and experiencing a deeper level of learning.